Hello, good morning. For today's video, I'm here again in my veranda area. So these are the paths that I have dated in my last vlog. If you can hear, there's thunder right now because it's still raining. So I just went out here to check on my succulents, although it's drizzling. And if you would notice, the paths that I have vlogged last Tuesday is still the same. There are lots of weeds, although we have removed last Sunday some of the mushy or black leaves. So right now it's drizzling, but I wanted to give an update and to check on my succulents. So the pot, this head pot, is still here, but if you would notice, the rosette of the Graptopetalum myrinae becomes more bigger and more plump because it's exposed to full rain. So right now it's July 21, 9:30 a.m. and it's still raining, and we will just go around to look at our succulents. So it would just be very quick. So these are the kind of leaves that you would always see on your succulents during rainy season. So far there are not much that casualty except for the weeds and the black leaves or marshy leaves that we have to remove. And if you would notice, our Astrophytum asterias is very plump, and all the flowers or the flower buds doesn't bloom at all because they are exposed to full rain. So for our Beyonce, as you would see, most of its leaf is lost, so because it becomes mushy and it becomes black leaf, so I have to remove it. I don't know if there's something wrong on the stem. I think it's stem rot, yeah, because if you would see, it's soft. See, it's already stem rot there. So this is one of the casualties. So I have to get this Beyonce and put it on the table first, and later I have to cut it and air dry to save it. So it's so sad. So let's get the pot too, so we can put it down in our garage area. So let it dry since there's no sun. So I just have to put it there first and continue vlogging about the others. So we have our Chloe here, which look like a bouquet. It's a big pot, it's very lush, so no casualty on this Chloe. And for this Agavoid, it lost its stress colors on the tips, and same problem, mushy and black leaves. So there are times that when you're trying to remove the mushy or black leaves, it's hard to remove, especially when it's really not dried out. So you really have to exert some effort in removing it. I think this one has a baby, so let's turn the pot. So there is the baby, but let's remove this weed first so you can see the offset. If you would see it, it's there. So let's remove this black and mushy leaves. So for the meantime, that's how I clean it up. So our purple haze has aphids, and our Murasaki is fine, although there are some fungus on some leaves like this. So let's try to remove it so it will not contaminate the other leaves. And this is our cutis frost. So there's aphids on the flower, so I have to cut it. So I get scissors for a while. So this is my scissors. So all we have to do is cut it like this, and then I'll be getting the leaves later to propagate. So I just put the leaves that I got from the flower stalk there. So there's a leaf with a black spot. Let's remove it. There's another one here. So that's the common problem that I encounter during rainy season. There's lots of mushy leaves, you know, and sometimes they are hard to get, just like what I have said. And I think the cubic frost is having offsets below in there. That's why most of its leaf is dying. So there's more offsets here. So I cannot really clean it up that much because it's drizzling. So I am just here to give a quick update. So for this non-variegated supreme beside the cubic frost, this is not a cubic frost. For correction, it is actually a topsy-turvy. So cubic frost is a different type of succulent, so sorry. So this is topsy-turvy. So this is our non-variegated supreme. If you would see, the stem got rotten from the inside. So I just have to remove these leaves. Look at the stem inside. So I'm not so sure if it will survive, but I cannot cut it today because it's wet. So maybe I'll be waiting for the sun to shine. So this is our Murasaki. So in my last vlog before July, I think July 8 or something like that, but it's 12 days ago, this Murasaki was really purple in color and it's pretty nice to look at. But now it's so pale in color. And this is our agave. So I have removed these leaves. This is our Tinker Bell. So far there are lots of weeds in their parts. This is our purple haze agave blush. So it loses its color. So this is the rock where the Asophytophaceas are. So I hope the Asophytophaceas would survive this rainy season. And this is the rock that I have showed you. So let's go to the next rock. So this is our purple haze, and there are lots of fungus. So if you could remember, it was infested by aphids. So what I did is remove all the leaves that is infected by aphids and fungus, and now it's giving lots of offsets. So it would take time to recover, but it would recover. So we just have to be patient because rain is a blessing from God. So we should be thankful of it, in spite that our succulent doesn't like. They like rain showers, but not too much. But since it's rainy season here in the Philippines, we cannot do anything about it. Since my veranda area, where most of my succulents are cacti, is a rain or shine area. So in short, they are in an ROS setup. So this is our propagation of Sedum clavatum. It's not that compact because they lack sunlight because it's rainy season. And besides from that, we are experiencing here in the Philippines storms coming, typhoon. So recently the typhoon landfall in the northern part of Luzon, but because of Habagat, the rain and the wind was so strong in our area in Silang, Cavite. If you would notice, there's lighting. So I guess I have to hurry up and finish my vlog for today. So this is our Bill's Baker. Look at the babies it gives us. This is a propagation of our Arunpay. So this is our Sedum Adobe. And if you could hear, there's a thunderstorm. And this is our propagation of Posty, which is infested by aphids. Just like what I have said, I don't use insecticide or pesticide in my succulents. So what I do when I have succulents infested with aphids, I simply remove the leaves infested with aphids, and they will eventually give us babies. And so there are also leaf propagation there. So I guess the storm or the rain is becoming more stronger, so I have to end my video and update. So there are lots more to update going there, so I'll give you an update next time or maybe tomorrow. Just for now, I have to end my video because I'm afraid of the lightning and the thunder. So bye for now, see you on my next video. Bye, God bless us all. So far they are okay, all except for the Beyonce. And please don't forget to visit my main channel, Dassy Succulent and Cacti Lover. I'll just put the channel on this video to give you a guide. What does my main channel look like, the logo. So bye for now, see you on my next video. Bye, God bless us all. I hope your succulent are okay in a rain or shine setup, and they are surviving the storm and the rainy season. See you on my next vlog. Bye.